Payment of beneficiaries from the South African Social Security Agency. The state entity is taking over from the Cash Paymaster Services, whose contract officially expired at the end of September. Let's cross now to our reporter Mweli Masilela, who's in Mpumalanga for more. Mweli, a very good morning to you. What is happening where you are?
Good morning to you and the viewers. Yes, we are coming to you live from Bozini. This is where the Department of Social Development as well as SASSA are actually involved in the process of paying of social grants in this area. We are told that in this area alone, they are expected to make payments to about 500 social grants beneficiaries. What is important to note is that it is for the first time today that social grant beneficiaries are getting paid cash by the South African Post Office after the expiry of the contract of CPS, which is Cash Paymasters. To tell us more about what is happening today, I'm joined by the head of department of social development, Mweli Masilela. Baba, we spoke to the CEO of SASSA early this morning, and he said that it's all systems go. From your side, would you perhaps say that we can't expect maybe any glitches today?
Yeah, thank you very much. Definitely working with SASSA, with the South African Post Office. I think everything is in order. As you can see, there's a lot of people that have come to receive their cash sort of payments today. We do not expect any sort of problems. Obviously, at times when you have projects, initiatives of such magnitude, there can be glitches here and there. But in this case, where we're doing it for the first time with the post office, I think we've made sure that everything will go very smoothly.
For those who are watching now and they want to understand, what is it that exactly has changed since the expiry of CPS contract?
CPS was a private company. There were a lot of problems that we experienced, people's airtime, money being deducted for electricity when people do not actually have electricity in their homes from their cards. In this case, we're working with SAPO, which is also a government entity, and things will work out eventually much cheaper because it's government working with other entities in government, but also much more efficient.
Yeah. Yes. Well, as we have highlighted earlier, to say that previously you've experienced a lot of challenges. Should people now be confident that there won't be any challenges going forward?
Yeah, with the commitment we have, with all the work that has been done, we do not really expect any sort of challenges. Glitches here and there, but things should go smoothly from now onwards.
Yeah. We understand. I also posed this question to the CEO of SASSA. We understand that there are still some CPS officials who are involved in this process. Why is it so? Because, as we are told, the contract for the CPS has expired.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it's denial. They're denying that the contract has ended. I think they've been benefiting a lot. We now, as government, has taken over. And unfortunately, I think with time, they will sort of accept. I hear that they are now operating as a financial services institution, but I think they will not be involved with the payments at all. Thank you.
It's interesting that maybe finally that you've pointed out to say that, well, there were challenges. Would you maybe perhaps take responsibility, and how exactly are you going to move forward in ensuring that this doesn't happen again?
Yeah. Look, it's now government having taken over and delivering services to our people, which is our responsibility. We worked with CPS for a number of years. There's no way CPS will then come back. I think we're making sure that even the post office, where there are sort of challenges, they're able to sort of address them and bring the best of technology to make sure everything goes very smoothly. Thank you.
Well, as we have heard, that is the head of Department of Social Development, Mweli Masilela, giving us some insight in terms of what we can expect here. What he's saying is that, chances are very slim that there will be some glitches expected here. As you can see just behind me, if I can move out of shot, you can see that already there is some beneficiaries who are going in and out to make sure that they get their grants. And as we were told by the CEO, this is not only happening here across the country. The payments of social grants is happening today. And what they've said as well is that usually they were starting to pay the grants on the 13th of each and every month, but now there's on the first of each and every month, but now they are starting to pay on the 8th up until the 20th. So those are some of the changes. And yes, still it's not only the payment in cash here, but also those who have access to ATMs, they can still go there and get their social grants. But for now, that is the update I have. It's back to you in studio.